put on my dance costume and like dance, they would throw gum at me in my hair.
Let me ask you about you for, because this is if you've talked about it being a combo of you have a daughter named Shyla, so Mila is half Shally, half Shyla. Did you just remind us? I mean, you is it really true that nobody wanted to be friends with Shally Zomorodi when you were a kid?
Gia and I got stood up at dances. I remember asking like the cute boy out on a date and he would just like run the other way. Yes, it's very true. I had a really hard time. I remember during International Day, I wanted to like showcase the culture from the other side of the world. And I would put on my dance costume and like dance. They would throw gum at me in my hair. So yes, I was very, and where I grew up, a lot of blonde, blue eye, very different. And then here comes Shally with dark hair, one eyebrow, it was just different where when I was growing up. I mean, things have changed now. In Southern California, it's like Tehran everywhere. So you feel much more common. Like my kids, it's very normal for them to have a lot of other Iranians in school.
Well, let me ask you about that, because when you talk about seeing your kids go through the same stuff, I mean, the orthodox expectation would be that people of our generation had it much harder when we were kids, especially as Iranian immigrants, after the revolution, the hostage crisis, whereas kids today enjoy life more of a mosaic and get a lot of reinforcement that being unique is okay, even good these days. Do you notice that with your kids? Is it true that they might have it easier, or in what ways do you see the same things happening with them?
It's a great question. I think that in some ways they have it a lot easier. I don't think they're as, I don't want to say the word embarrassed. They're much more proud to say that they're Iranian. I mean, when International Day comes up, they roll out that go do Iran like they're so proud of it, and it makes me so happy to say, Mommy, can you come and celebrate Nowruz in our class for us? I love all that. Having said that, Gian, this generation of kids is dealing with a whole host of other very serious issues that I think come in the world of mental health and just society and values and depression and anxiety. Not that I'm saying we didn't have that back then, but there's definitely something funky going on right now, for sure, with our kids.